Hey y'all, is your favorite self-proclaimed personal finance guru. I called it self-proclaimed. Okay, so y'all, I want to share with you something that's very important, but first let me stop the presses and congratulate the class of 2020. Woo! Yes, you guys did it. You rocked. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty. Okay, you're about to go to college, or maybe not. Maybe you're going to trade school or whatever you're going to. Wherever you're going to is going to be a place that's going to cost money. And I know undergrad during, not undergrad, but in high school, you didn't really have to pay. Most people didn't pay for school unless you went to a private school or a boarding school or something like that. You may have to pay, but most people didn't have to pay for school in high school or even think about that because maybe your parents covered those costs. But now you're going to college and you may be facing something new: financial aid, finances. Am I going to be in debt? Yeah, this is where we don't think about it till after it happens. But I want you to be ahead of the game because you've listened to me during this YouTube video and you took all the precautions possible and you made the right financial decision right now. You don't want to be 21 or 22 years old and leaving school with your brand new job, looking to start your future, and then have $100,000 worth of debt. Yes, student loan debt. And it starts about 6 months after you graduate. So they don't give you a lot of time to find a job. They don't give you a lot of time to get settled in. But yeah, they demand their money back with interest. Interest means that you're going to pay more than what you actually borrowed back to your lender. Your lender could be Sally Mae. I don't know if Sally Mae is still in circuit. I think it's now Navient, or maybe you have private loans and different things that you have to pay back. Pretty much you're responsible at this point. No one else is responsible but you. Your student loan debt does not disappear, and it very rarely can be discharged in a bankruptcy, so you can't get rid of it. There's people that are currently, that I know, are getting their regular paychecks garnished by the government because of student loan debt. They're also getting their tax refunds taken away before they even get it because it's going to student loan debt because they didn't abide by the guidelines of when to pay, and now they owe money, and they're gonna take it back from you. So you want to make sure you're doing the right thing. So step one in making sure you do the right thing so you're not burdened down with financial heaviness of having a student loan debt coming in or whatever, and taking over your whole life and paycheck after you graduate school, is making sure that you research your career path and your career choice. This means that you're going to know how much you're going to make. If you're in art, you may make $15,000 a year. Now, if you get an $80,000 degree, how long do you think it's going to take for you to pay off your $80,000 worth of debt, which is accruing interest? So by the time you pay it off, you may owe $100,000 worth of debt just for school. And mind you, art degree may not give you as much money. You'd have to do very different things, and who knows, to be honest, you should be doing a research and know how much, honestly, a new person with no experience is going to get right off the bat. Once you know stuff like that, then you could plan what school you actually want to go. Going to an expensive school may sound fun, exciting. I know your friends are there. I know the joy, the excitement of being in a big city or big expensive school, or even a Ivy League school. But if you're not selecting a career choice that pays well right out of school, that could afford to pay back that type of money, you're going to be in financial burden. And when you're in a financial burden, it doesn't feel good. No one could bail you out. The government doesn't bail you out. You can't, in very rare cases, do you get to discharge it in a bankruptcy. So you want to think about those things. Now, I want to prepare you and not scare you. So I want you to, when you're doing your research for school, you choose schools that are either going to give you scholarship, give you grants, and you make sure you do your research on those schools. And a lot of times those schools are not nearby, maybe far away, maybe in places you never wanted to go, like Idaho or Iowa. A lot of times those schools, because they're far out, will give students scholarships to come there, especially kids from cities or far away. They'll have students come there because they like the diversity on their campus, and they'll pay you to do that. So you do your research. Also, research your career path. Is this a career that really is going to pay me a lot of money right out of college, that my $80,000 degree is going to be worth it? Because trust me, that degree is going to feel like a burden when you've graduated college, lived it up, and now get a job that pays you $12,000 a year. It hurts. So make the wise decisions, guys. Also discuss it with your parents or your school advisors or your mentors or anyone else who just came from college, just to see that I'm not lying. Trust me, college loans, I know people in their 40s and 50s still paying off college loans. Don't make those bad decisions. You have the choice now to make the right decision. Do what you got to do. I wish you the best, and congratulations, class of 2020. A very, very memorable year, by the way. So if you need more information, don't forget to look in the description box where you could find my website, what I do, how I help people, how I even do consultations, where you talk to me and ask me questions. I've done a lot of things, been through a lot of things, and all things financial. I'm here for you. Thank you and have a great day. Bye now.